23 Oracle decks for 2023. I got you. And we're going to dive into all of them for your sign. So stay tuned. So we look at Oracle decks as metaphors. These are always energetic possibilities. And since we're doing it for a year ahead reading, that is our time frame of when these energies might be a poppin' in your life. I'll have links to all the decks in the description of the video in case you want to check them out for yourself. And if you find this content valuable, please do consider giving it a thumbs up and possibly also sharing it with those who may be interested in it. It would really help out the channel. And hey, you'd be helping out a friend, giving them the heads up of the energies for their year ahead. All right, let's get into your reading. All right, Pisces, let's pull first from this crystal oracle deck. It's good to have a new crystal for your year ahead to help you manifest certain goals and situations in your life. So you might consider getting this crystal for yourself to do that, to inspire you. All right, let's pull one for Pisces. Okay, what do we have here? We have the number 28. We have Emerald, Mercury, and Cognizance. Okay, so Mercury, communication. Emerald, a lot to do with Taurus energy and the heart chakra also. So, and there's something here about being, cognizance is about being aware. So being aware of speaking your truth, communication, being very aware of your communication skills, etc. Okay, very, very nice. And the emerald energy also makes me think of money. So maybe making some money through your communications, Pisces. All right. If you're a writer, speaker, communicator, actor. All right, let's see. Let's pull a lovely affirmation for you. So yes, some of these energies I will clarify with tarot. Others I'm just gonna, pull the card. All right. I am committed to bringing forth my greatness. Ooh, gorgeous. I will no longer play small. Oh, what a gorgeous affirmation for you for the year ahead, Pisces. I'm committed to bringing forth my greatness. I will no longer play small. All right. Bring forth your greatness, especially in terms of being aware of your greatness, cognizance, and then communicating your greatness through your talents to other people. That first Mercury energy that we had. All right. Let's continue. Pisces. Ariel's concentrating. All right. See, inner dialogue. Wow, lots of things coming up about communications. Inner dialogue. In order for things around you to change, you must first change your inner dialogue. Wow. So we have that cognizance. So really being aware of your communication, including, as this card is saying, the communications you're having with yourself, the conversation. I feel like I want to clarify that one. Just want to see what we need to know about that. In order for things around you to change, you must first change your inner dialogue. All right, let's see. Pisces, what do we need to know about that? No reversals. Let's just dig in. Pisces, inner dialogue, gotta shift. Oh, the Lovers. It's amazing. Like you put the thing over you, right? The sticky thing that gets off all the lint, and there's still lint there. Oh, and the Chariot. Woof. Okay. Wow. So the inner dialogue may have something to do with a Cancer person. The Chariot is here. May have something to do with the Gemini person, with the Lovers. May have something to do with really manifesting the type of relationship that you deserve and want in your life, right? This soulmate relationship. But the Lovers card can also be about a choice. So we have two paths here, right? We have two choices and we have two paths. So there's something here about, I think, the inner dialogue about maybe the way you make your choices about which way to move forward. This is what this is saying to me. And maybe you're having a hard time making an important decision in your life because you're worried. Maybe you made an important decision in the past that didn't work out. Haven't we all, right? But maybe you're getting held up, you're getting stuck because there is such a big monumental decision ahead of you. We have two major arcana showing up here. And so maybe you are telling yourself, well, I have to make the decision this way, like this more logical way or something like that. I feel like what's really being suggested here is you're in charge of making this decision. Do not listen to outside forces. Really follow your passionate enthusiasm, the lovers here, for the way to make this decision. Now, this is also your fourth house of home family roots. So you perhaps could be very torn, right, between making this decision on your terms versus what does your family want you to do. So there could be something going on there like that. Again, what's your inner dialogue telling you? You got to change. If you want things around you to change, which you do because you have two major arcanas, you must first change your inner dialogue. So, you got to take charge of making this decision and make it based in love and in love for yourself, first and foremost, not what somebody else, particularly family, want you to do. All right. So that's very important. Gemini season, Cancer season may be particularly important when it comes to this path, this decision, this fork in the road that you're coming to. So you're going to have a conversation with yourself, I think, to change the way that you have been making decisions, because this is an important life direction destination that you're going to be heading toward. Because you got two major arcanas. I got to pause the video. I just dropped cards on the floor. All right, Pisces, let's continue. Sorry about that. Okay, let's go with our next deck. What do we need to know? Pisces. We have receive with love and appreciation. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Receiving something lovingly from others is a way of showing love. Yes. I mean, so often, most Pisces, they're very good at giving. Right? This is part of your sign's energy. And you may sometimes feel guilty or weird about receiving. No. Receiving is part of the natural universal flow of existence. And you show love when you can lovingly receive from someone else. They want to give you something. They want to express appreciation. They want to, show their love to you. Who are you to say no to that? You rob them of the opportunity to be loving. And you're not like that. You're not somebody who's going to rob someone of an opportunity to do that. So receive with love and appreciation. It is a way of showing love. Interesting, we have a snowflake here. So this may be something that's the situation. You're receiving something from maybe a Capricorn, maybe a Aquarian, maybe a Sagittarian. So maybe in the winter season, this could be going on, or from a sign born in the winter. All right. Maybe a fellow Pisces. That's also possible. All right, let's see. Let's go move along here. All right, Pisces. Ooh, this is beautiful. Trust the seasons. Wow, isn't that interesting? We're just talking about wintertime with the snowflake in that card. Embracing change, cycles of life, transition, and growth. Okay, gorgeous. Gorgeous energies going on here. Okay. Well, I feel like I need to clarify that one too. Okay, let's see. This is just real quick, Pisces. Embrace the seasons. So major transition in your life. That ties in with our Chariot also and our Lover's card. Making an important change in your life. And you being in charge of that. But having, that inner dialogue where you are in charge of the decision. And trusting your own self, trusting your gut. We have the Four of Cups. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So this may happen in Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn season. But what I am feeling is that perhaps something that has been held up, that has been stuck, that has just been taking a very long time to change for you, is likely to change very quickly and unexpectedly with this Four of Cups moment. So trust the seasons. So trust that if something's been delayed for some reason, there was a reason for that. It's because the universe was not ready to bring in this new opportunity. Okay, so cycles of life, transition, and growth. Yes. So you just have to be willing to take the new opportunity when it comes in and embrace the season of change. You may have been trying to force a season of change here, which is why we have these 3 cups over here that didn't work out. And maybe you have just been kind of like, all right, now it's not going to happen. And you feel like, what's the point? Okay, like the person sitting there like, right? But no, there is a point. It is all about the timing. So trust the seasons. The change is coming. The change that you want is coming. Absolutely. Okay. So it could be that in Taurus season, as an example, since we just had the Lovers and the Chariot, which were Gemini and Cancer season, maybe that opportunity actually manifests in Taurus season, and then the decision has to be made in Gemini season, and then you're moving on in Cancer season with the Chariot. So, okay, let's see. Let's continue. All right, what do we have here? Ooh, this is beautiful. What does it say here? Ruby Throat. This is our hummingbird deck. Speak, write, create. The world needs to hear your song. Wow. This goes back to the emerald crystal. Back to our crystal that we had. And look, the same green color. Wow. And hummingbird is associated with the throat chakra. So hummingbird's going to be important for you as well as an animal totem. Okay, wow. So this all goes back to this, no longer playing small. Also, particularly in speaking, writing, creating. It's very, very important for you. Speaking your truth, telling your truth, communicating. Wow. All right, let's keep going. Pisces. Beautiful. Pisces. All right, what do we have? Intuition and dog. So particularly if you're born in the year of the dog, you'd have to Google that or just know that on your own. You may really want to listen to this message, but it's applicable for all Pisces. Trust your instincts. You have a clear vision of things to come and you are being guided. Continue to use that sense of future to direct your current path. Unfold your spiritual acumen and be open to needed changes. See, we just had the change energy. You are going in the right direction. And dog is an interesting energy because that often relates to friendships, loyal friendships. And we have multiple dogs in this card. So I feel like there's a couple people who you really can count on in the year ahead, who really want you to succeed and are there to help you. You're going in the right direction. Be open to needed changes. And we just had the change energy from that other card. All right. Wow. These energies are really dovetailing with one another. Okay. Okay, let's keep going. Pisces. Okay. Next one. Pisces. All right, what do we have? Ooh, the Lovers. And we just had that card, right? This is so interesting. Affirmation. I attract love, abundance, success, happiness, and fulfillment. Yes, and I would say on your terms. I think this is the thing that's really key because of that Chariot card that just came out a little while ago. So, wow, this is gorgeous. I attract love, abundance, success, happiness, and fulfillment. And we had that Lover's card. Some of you, I think this change that's coming is a relationship. Unlike one you've ever had before. Very different. Like a true soulmate, loving connection. If, you're in the market for that, so to speak. Wow. Gorgeous. All right, let's keep going. Pisces. What do we need to know for Pisces? Palladian activation. Ooh, look at that. Coming together, harmony in the heavens, and resolution. Okay. What I'm feeling from this energy, and again, I look at everything as a metaphor. I never read any of the books. I mean, it's rare that I read a book that comes with an oracle deck. I just don't. I just dive right in. That's just my energy, the way I do things. All right. And it's not that the books are bad or anything. That's just me. I like to work how I intuitively tune in with an energy. I feel like what this is saying to me, harmony in the heavens, as above, so below. So what this is saying to me is that there's going to be a lot of harmony in your world in the year ahead, and creating harmony, being in harmonic resonance with your energy, the energies around you, really making sure that all is in harmony in your world. I feel like there's also something about singing for you in the year ahead, using your voice. I mean, we had that coming out with writing and communicating and things like that. Very, very important. And also here, harmony in the heavens and resolution. So there is going to be something that comes to a satisfactory and harmonious resolution for you in your life in the year ahead, a harmonious conclusion. Okay, so that's very nice. All right, let's keep going. So if something's been problematic, there is going to be a harmonious situation. And the coming together, there could be like a favorable negotiation or something like that. All right, let's keep going. Pisces, alchemy. Ooh, that's kind of like what I was just talking about with the harmony card. You have the Midas touch right now, and every project you begin turns to gold. Ooh, Pisces. You have the Midas touch in the year ahead. Well, of course, you have Jupiter going through your second house of money from December 20th, 2022 to May 15th, 2023. So this is the time to really alchemize yourself and make some monies happen in your world. Okay, so I feel like clarifying that one real quick. Let's see what we need to know about that. So the Midas touch, every project you begin turns to gold. Pisces. Ooh, I love it. All right, what do we need to know about that? A Six of Wands, gorgeous. And a Nine of Cups. Are you kidding me right now? Okay. So, victory and success, wish fulfillment. But this is about having yourself be visible. Six of Wands. Really showcasing yourself, being a leader. So this is not just toiling behind the scenes and trying to make something happen. This is really stepping up, stepping out, and really going for something juicy. Nine of Cups in terms of making this alchemy happen. I mean, so if there's been something, Pisces, I've said this before in the channel, Pisces are usually not materialistic, but hey, everybody likes nice things. Or most people do. And even Pisces, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But I would say, Pisces, what is some really juicy Nine of Cups, like thing you've been really like jonesing for in terms of something that you could purchase with money, right? So is it a travel experience? Is it a new wardrobe? Is it an expensive night out on the town? I mean, what is it that you have been really craving that costs some money? I think you could really put a lot of energy, like that could be a very strong motivation to, make some money, and you could succeed with that. These are great cards. You could be very successful, but the thing is, let your appetite drive you for that particular maybe luxury thing. And the way that you can achieve it is by showcasing and highlighting your talents. And that's what's going to make the money. That's pushing the boat out, really letting yourself be seen. There could be a very nice victory and success, especially if you're in the creative arts, the Six of Wands. There could be a promotion that could be giving you more money, all very possible. But this is about, again, stepping up and taking on a bigger role, a bigger presence in your world to make the money happen. So, wow. Excellent energies there. Okay. Let's see. I mean, you deserve to have treats too. Like, you can have treats. All right, let's see. Pisces, next thing. Ooh, mindfulness. Peaceful presence and a quiet mind. Okay, so again, going back to that harmony energy that we were looking at before too. And being very mindful of your thoughts. Mindful of your thoughts. and that inner dialogue that you're having with yourself. It's corroborating. Okay, let's continue. Peaceful presence, quiet mind. Be mindful. Be very aware of what you're saying to yourself. All right, next one. Asterope. I think that's how you say that. Asterope. The lapis lazuli star. Starlight. My inner vision guides me to my higher purpose. Ooh, okay. So that's interesting because we had that Six of Wands. So there, and we had the Chariot and the Lovers. So we have changes. We have your intuition. You are going in the right direction to direct your spiritual path. These two to me really go together. My inner vision guides me to my higher purpose. Same thing like what this was saying. So again, really tuning in with your own energy in terms of making an important life change choice about the path ahead for you. And not listening to outside influences and trying to interfere with that inner dialogue that's going on with you. Okay, lapis lazuli is a very nice stone as well. You might want to check that out for yourself in addition to your emerald for your year ahead. Okay, let's keep going. Pisces, 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 Pisces. Energy flows where my intention goes. Okay, yes, it does. Yes, it does. Okay, so being very mindful, we just had the mindful card, being very mindful of your intentions and where your energy is flowing. Is it flowing in the direction that you have chosen? Or is it just flowing because that's a habit that you've picked up and that's what you've always done? All right, so being very mindful of your energies, your intentions, your, how everything is flowing in your life. Pisces. All right, let's keep going. Pisces. Yeah, I feel this one. Pisces. Music. Wow. I listen carefully, for there may be a message in the music you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door. Yes. So look at the emerald color, and we had the emerald before of the Mercury and the communication. We had our stuff about no longer playing small. We had the changes, the Midas touch, the ruby-throated. Remember the ruby-throated hummingbird, speak, write, create. The world needs to hear your song. So there's something very important, especially for my musician people out there watching this. But, it's also, everything's a metaphor, right? The music of your soul, the self-expression, the things, the poetry, the music, the art, the comedy, the, whatever it is that you need to put out into the world. That is the music of your soul. So listen carefully. There is a message in your music that you are meant to share with other people. This is all about, there's a lot of this is about communication in this reading, Pisces. So, but the musicians among you watching this, wow, you could really make a breakthrough in the year ahead with your music. But all Pisces, I think, are poised on the brink of some big, major life shift direction, particularly in terms of getting more of your right essence out into the world. Like I said, the music of your soul. And using your skills and talents and turning them into gold and sharing them with the world. And having the world respond by bringing gold to your doorstep. Again, I'm speaking in metaphor, but you get my point. All right, let's tune in with an animal wisdom energy for you, Pisces. Oh, we have the Wolverine. You're a lot tougher than you think you are. Oh, you're a lot tougher than you think you are. You got this. You can handle this in the year ahead. Whatever this is that you're being called to create, to share, to up-level your life into. All right, so use the Wolverine medicine, as they say. Use the animal medicine of Wolverine to reinforce your strength in the year ahead. Because, anytime we have changes, even positive ones, it can be a little daunting sometimes, but you got this. You absolutely have it. You're a lot stronger and tougher than you think you are. All right, let's continue. See what else we got going on. Pisces. We have judgment, number 13. You are being asked to let go of all judgments and forgive those who judge you. All right, that's an interesting one. All right, let's see what we need to know about that. Forgiveness is a very personal thing. So, however you see fit to bring forgiveness into your life, that's very personal. Okay, forgive those who judge you. You're being asked to let go of all judgments and forgive those who judge you. All right, let's see what that might be about. We have a 9 of coins, so it could be involving a Virgo. That's possible, but this is also your 7th house of relationships. And we have the Knight of Cups. Okay. I'm going to read this a couple different ways. I think it's possible that maybe people have been judging you for your relationship choices, Knight of Cups, who you have or have not been spending time with in your life. People also may be judging you if you don't have a relationship, the 9 of Pentacles, which is a solitary energy. So whichever way you look at that, if you're looking at it as, Pisces seems to spend time with, again, judgment energy with strange people. Again, that's like somebody judging you for your relationship choices. Or, Pisces, they're alone all the time. What's wrong with them? Like all those energies, right? So there's something to hear to just, forgive it. Or do you have those opinions about other people? Forgive it. Forgive yourself for wherever you're at in your relationship life. If you're not in a situation that you really want to be in, maybe you're alone, you don't want to be alone. Maybe you're, in something that you don't want to be in, and you want to be alone. I mean, whichever way, just let go of the judgments of it, because judgments can keep us stuck, right? And can get us down on ourselves. So just accept that you are absolutely in the perfect place of where you're supposed to be. And accept it. Don't judge it. Acceptance and judging are different things, right? So just accept it and see, okay, so if whichever situation I'm in, how do I just make peace with that and then set intentions to change it in the direction that I want it to head? Either I find somebody or I find somebody better, or I go back to being single or whatever. Okay, so I think there's something here about being less hard on yourself with wherever you're at with your relationship life, and also not taking to heart what other people may be saying about the status that you're in, right? Everybody's always got something to say, right? I mean, it doesn't matter. Certain people are just like that, right? You could be perfect one moment, you've done everything that they wanted to do, and the next moment they'll find something else to pick you apart about, right? So it doesn't, that's just the way it is. So just don't worry. Don't worry about other people. Because there's always something. There's always something that somebody can say. All right. Let's continue. Ooh, it's flying out of my hand. Effort. Number 13. Thank you, Ariel. She's making some efforts here to be bratty. All right. So let's clarify that one real quick. Pisces, effort. You're going to be putting your efforts behind something important to you. Now, the interesting colors here with the yellow is a lot about our solar plexus chakra, which is about confidence also. And then we have the reddish orange, so about grounding something into reality. So having the confidence to create something, I feel. And we have a lot of that energy going on for you in this reading. All right, so effort. What do we need to know about Pisces efforts in the year ahead? The 5 of Wands. Oh, and the Tower. Okay, this is what I feel. Five of Wands can be a little bit of spinning our wheels energy, can also be competitive energy. So if this is spinning your wheels, the Tower is going to help you get unstuck. So this could be a eureka idea. This could be a sudden shift in your circumstances. You got to just keep going. Even if you feel like your energy is a little discombobulated, if you are spinning your wheels, with some effort, you can dislodge the situation just like that. That is the Tower, right? That is the lightning bolt of getting things unstuck. Usually with our minds, because of the mind-blowing energy up here. But also I'm feeling that as long as you're putting a lot of sincere effort behind what you're doing, you can surprisingly triumph over whatever your competition is, whether it's for a job, something to do with your creative work, or something else going on here. So this very good positive energy here, but it's a surprise. There's something. It's kind of like when you least expect, like you're trying, and then all of a sudden it just shifts. It's like when you're trying to lose weight and you go every day and you're weighing yourself and you're like, oh, that needle's still stuck there. But you keep going to the gym, Five of Wands, you keep showing up every day, and eventually one day, surprise, like you've lost the 5 pounds. You look at the scale, the needle has moved, but it might take a little time. But it's that little surprise of, oh my God, it finally dislodged. It finally happened. I kept going with all the efforts. And then that surprising, shift in the energy makes you keep going on, right? Keeps you motivated to continue your efforts. So I think, it's like one of those type of situations. So don't let competition dissuade you either. All right, let's see. Let's keep going. We have award. Isn't that glorious? Accept your well-earned praise. And we're just talking about effort. So I do feel like whatever effort you're exerting, again, that's surprising. Thank you, Ariel. That surprising Tower card. Again, you could win out against the competition, and then we get this award card. Wow. Accept your well-earned praise. This could be a literal award. This could be just somebody, giving you lots of praise and kudos, whatever the case may be. Thank you, Ariel. Thank you, Ariel. Okay. All right, let's continue. Pisces. Luck is on your side. Are you kidding me with these readings, Pisces? My goodness. New moon in Sagittarius. All right, now, here's the thing. I am filming this November 17th, 2022. The new moon in Sagittarius is exactly in 6 days on November 23rd, 2022. But this is a reading for 2023. So this lucky break may happen next week, sure. But this video I'm not sure when this video is coming out exactly. So this video may be coming out after that new moon on the 23rd of November, 2022. So you'll have to look up on a calendar of when the new moon in Sagittarius is, whether it's in November or December of next year. But that could be a time of a very important lucky break for you. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. And maybe that has something to do with the award, perhaps, since we just looked at that energy. Wow. Okay, let's keep going. Very interesting how these energies are playing off of one another. All right, let's pick another one for you. Pisces, now that Ariel's concentrating and calming down a little bit. I think she's feeling my excitement. I'm very excited about this reading for you. It's fabulous. All right, Pisces, what do we have for you? When I'm patient, I let the universe do for me what I cannot do for myself. Yes. So letting spirit work its magic, right? When I'm patient, I let the universe do for me what I cannot do for myself. Yes, having a little divine intervention there. Okay. universal support coming on in for you, Pisces, in the year ahead. All right, let's keep going. Our next one. Ooh, 5th house, creativity. Wow. Well, I'm not surprised to see that after all these energies that we've had about music and writing and communicating and Midas touch and all of that. But let's clarify this really fast. So engaging in 5th house creative activities. Let's see what we need to know about that for you. Could be potential awards with that. Wow. 5th house. I would say, especially when Mars will be in Cancer, which is your 5th house, that's going to be really energizing your creative juices. And that's going to be happening, I think, I want to say in April, and maybe end of March into April, into the first half of May, mid-May, end of May. Okay, because Mars is still going to be retrograde in Gemini at the start of 2023. And then Mars is not going to get out of Gemini, I don't think, until mid-March, I want to say. So, end of March, April. You'd have to consult an ephemeris. I'm not going to do that right now, but that could be a very potently energetic time for your creativity. All right, let's see. All right, 3 of Swords and the Page of Cups. All right. So there is something here, perhaps. Well, my first inclination is that if you've been through any type of writer's block or any type of block to your creativity, that can be the 3 of Swords, or some sort of disappointment with your creative life, that is all going to shift. Here's your energy. You're going to start some sort of exciting new creative project that's going to bring a lot of healing to your life. Okay. Now, it doesn't have to just be writing or whatever. It could be whatever, you like to do creatively in the world. What I'm also feeling is that some of you are going to be healing your heart through your creative pursuits. And some of you may even be taking the energy of a heartbreak and transforming it into art in some way, which a lot of artists do that, right? How do we get those, love songs and poems and stand-up comedy acts and, whatever, films, all those types of things. They sometimes can be inspired by painful experiences. So that may be possible for some of you as well. So you're going to use your, creative experiences. But if we just look at it as a block, there is the overcoming of some sort of creative block, which I like very much for you. All right. Let's see what else we have. Pisces. Freedom. Oh, glorious freedom. Beautiful. So you're busting out of a cage. Doesn't this look a little like one of those decks I have with the 8 of Swords, and she's like flying out of the cage? I know which deck it is. I can never think of names. I know exactly which. It's Tarot of Mystical Moments. It's the one. This is the deck right there. Okay. And the guy, the 8 of Swords guy, is trapped in the cage, but the bird cage, the top of the bird cage is opening, and he has the angel wings on. So you're getting ready to bust out of a cage that you've been in. I think you're going to be flying high with lots of creative inspiration, creative ideas. There's a couple new friends coming in, I feel, with that dog card that we had before. And just, again, look at the green in this card. And we started out with our green. We had our green with the music. Green is going to be an important color for your year ahead. We have our ruby-throated. So I would suggest, we have this green over here. Lots of green for you. Wearing something green, bringing your emerald with you, or bringing some other type of green stone, maybe malachite or something like that, since we have energy of abundance going on in this deck also, going on in this reading. Bringing some sort of green stone with you on a particular, like a job interview or an important meeting or a date or something like that. I think we're creating a mini altar of green things in your home, like something like that. But this is also, to me, with all this greener pastures. Greener pastures are ahead for you, Pisces. Lush, fertile, expansive, joyful, gorgeous. You got to set yourself free, though. That inner dialogue that we talked about before. All right? You're the one that's going to do it. All right, let's see what else we have. This is our last one. Let's see. Pisces. Ooh, look at this. Your blessed power. You are a field. Are you kidding me? I just talked about greener pastures. You are a field of endless possibility with unlimited power to create. Every atom of you is full of abstract potential that can be molded into any form. Every particle of you holds the blueprint of creation. You are a force of nature and a great blessing on this earth. Yes, you are. Namaste, Pisces. Yes, you are. Your blessed power. Gorgeous. There you are. Look at you. There you are. Gorgeous. Pisces. Wow. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you're excited about manifesting in 2023. I really would like to know. This was very, very exciting. I can't wait to see how it unfolds for you in the year ahead. All right. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I will see you again soon. Stella Wilde, signing out.